we are Route 7. Today, we have a field trip to Pekem's department store to figure out the problem why the visits to this shopping mall have been decreasing gradually. We recognize that the Pekem's department store doesn't have the structure in the arrangement of products, and the store design is not impressive. Moreover, the Pekem's department store has lots of fashion shoes. They are spread out into two floors, which are the ground floor and the first floor. Therefore, it makes customers confused to select their clothes reasonably. The, the decoration is messy. Every product are exhibited along the lobby.
Now I will answer the question, why do we conduct the research? You know that in recent years there are some problems that Bangladesh department store has been facing with. So Bangladesh department store should be in research to figure out the problem which can be effect on the increased number of customer visits. So the focus of this study is on the effects of the store design on attracting the customer to go shopping at this department store. The research will figure out the importance of the store design on shopping mall to increase the number of customers and how the store should be arranged. Therefore, the manager of Megamed should recognize the design of the store affecting customer behavior on shopping to rearrange the store for increase their sales. What is the purpose of our research? We have defined some objectives to conduct the research. So there are two main objectives that we, we would like to focus on this study. Is included to examine the influence of the store design on visiting the store in the Bangladesh department store. And the second one is to define whether renewing the store designs can increase the number of customers visiting the Bangladesh department stores.
It's really important because it affects on the increasing number of customer visits. It helps store have design in many different vehicles associated with clear area distribution. Moreover, the research should be implemented to help the department store attract more target customers as well as increasing their sales.
Following to the research questions, the study is conducted to evaluate the logic of the store design as well as the influence of the store design on increasing the visits of the target customers in the BKMS department store. The questionnaire designed in the surveys will measure the following 5 different scopes: food shops, the fashion, clothing shops, specialty shops, service shops, and restaurants. The primary data will be collected to examine the research question and hypothesis specifically. Quantity research is preferred to collect measurable information about the importance of the store in attracting the customer attention in Beckham department store. In the research, collecting the data will be applied by the combination of the convenience and random sampling. The research expects to interview about 200 to 300 Beckham department store customers from different age, ranging from 20 to 45 years old. To be more specific, the sample constructed questionnaires will be created methodically and sent to a group of 20 respondents by interviewing before undertaking the face-to-face interview on the rest of the expected customer with a constructed questionnaire.
To understand more about the shopping behavior, the research were implemented. First of all, the first three basic questions about gender, occupation, homeland, and age were asked. The survey shows that most of people coming to the shopping malls are female. They accounted for over 50% of total people. They are mainly students, housewives, and officers. Their average age is from 18 to 28. In addition, most of people in the survey come from Toyama City, Thuận and Tân Uyên. Moreover, 82% of contributors have an intellection that they will judge the product good or not based on a good design of store from outside to inside. Thus, this evidence built a strong foundation that store design is vital to generate inspiration among prospective customers to enter the store. To figure the point out, we ask, when going shopping, are you attracted by the luxurious design of store? And 83% of participants answer yes. Thus, the shopping mall should not ignore this element, which is an essential component to entice and captivate consumers, as well as increase the purchase profitability higher. In addition, there is 73% of interviewers says that even though they are purposeless to buy some things, they still strive to buy some products because of seeing a glamorous store design and an amazing arrangement of products. Furthermore, the store's arrangement is also a crucial part of store design in the shopping mall. The convenience for consumers also contributes manipulating the traffic flows for the shopping places. The research also mentioned to this issue. There are over 45% of interviewers want the food court and the supermarket located in the ground floor. 48% of total visitors thought that the fashion stores should be at the first floor, and 33% had the same idea for the electronic stores. Besides, 45% of people like the entertainment area are located in the second floor. This idea can be a consultation for the biggest department store to understand more the roster of visitors. Despite of the lack of adjusted stores, 78% of participants said that they are willing to visit the biggest department store more if the concerns and change the layout of stores. To examine the store layout is the truly problems of biggest department store. The research was conducted to figure out the influence of store design on increasing the visits of target customers in biggest department store. It is necessary to understand the thought of consumers so that the face-to-face methods were applied to receive the most positive results. Based on the result, most of participants agree that the store layout at biggest department store is not adjusted to them. In summary, the store layout contributes greatly to the store image and entices the visual merchandising to get higher purchase profitability. Thus, the biggest department store should care more about this aspect by changing a news countenance in order to attract the traffic flows.